Hello, hello, hello. I want to do a quick prayer. I want to say a quick prayer before we get started. Virgo, welcome to your reading. I'm going to get into a spirit animal oracle deck, and then I have some notes, and then we will move on to tarot and some affirmations that I want to also read. This is a prayer for awareness. Today, Creator of the universe, we ask that you open our hearts and open our eyes so we can enjoy all of your creations and live in eternal love with you. Help us to see you in everything we perceive with our eyes, with our ears, with our hearts, with all of our senses. Let us perceive with eyes of love so that we find you wherever we go and see you in everything you create. Let us see you in every cell of our body, and every emotion of our mind, and every dream, and every flower, and every person we meet. You cannot hide from us because you are everywhere and we are one with you. Let us be aware of this truth. Let us be aware of our power to create a dream of heaven where everything is possible. Help us to use our imagination to guide the dream of our life, the magic of our creation, so we can live without fear, without anger, without jealousy, without envy. Give us a light to follow, and let today be the day that our search for love and happiness is over. Today, let something extraordinario happen that will change our life forever. Let everything we do and say be an expression of the beauty in our heart, always based on love. Help us to be the way you are, to love the way you love, to share the way you share, to create a masterpiece of beauty and love, the same way that all of your creations are masterpieces of beauty and love. And beginning today and gradually over time, help us to increase the power of our love, so that we may create a masterpiece of art, our own life. Today, Creator, we give you all of our gratitude and love because you have given us life. This is a prayer that I had picked up from a book that I read called The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz, and for some of you, this may sound familiar. Also, a significance here, I had put a sticker that has the number 11 on it. Oop. You guys can see that. Oh, sorry. What the heck? Ah! You see? That could be a significance for some of you. I have also some notes here that I want to get into, but first let's go ahead and take deep, deep breaths. Hold that for like 4 seconds. We're gonna get comfortable. As you can tell, it is freezing out where I'm at. I'm in Las Vegas. I have warm milk and I have some water as well, so let's get into this oracle, spirit animal, oracle deck, baby. How is our Virgos? Where has the energy been? The level of energy, the level of anger, the level of sadness, the level of happiness, the level of joy, but most importantly, the level of your intelligence, Virgo. We must be in harmony with and attuned to our infinite intelligence. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And that is by Mr. Napoleon Hill. I was reading this book called Success Habits, and I got that quote from that book, and I thought this is a perfect introduction to all of our zodiac signs, to all 12 zodiac signs. I just got done doing Aries, and now I'm moving on to Virgo. Virgo, how are you? Where has your energy been? Where are you putting your energy? Who are you associating with and giving your energy to? That was quick. Ooh, a personal choice. Close your eyes. If you want to do this practice, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? Virgo, what wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. I believe the Aries got shaman. They got the raven. Sorry, I lost my mind there for a minute. You guys get a personal choice. Comment on what you got. I would love to know what you got. Please, please share. That milk is so good. I want to pull up another one just out of curiosity. Let's do it. For our Virgos, what is the energy? Where has the energy been? I have this note here, Virgo, that I used to work as a host at one of the bars on the Strip, and I would write little notes when I'm at the host stand, and it's a little slow. I love to write. I love to draw, just little pictures, scribbling. I love that. And I had kept this note, and I want to read to you what it says. You will find yourself immersed in the task you are passionate about and will instantly bring you in a place of flow. And then I had written, flow, which is a place you created within yourself. A safe place is what I like to call it, which is funny because my channel is called Safe Space. And at first, that's how I actually got Safe Space, is from that. But there is a story behind all of that, even more story, but we'll get to that later. But I had changed place to space. So is what I like to call it. The work you intend to commit to because it is what you are. Because it gives you balance. Because it gives you meaning. And we all know that Virgos love to be in things and places with people and situations and circumstances that has meaning, 100%. As a Virgo sun, I know what this feels like. To be in your waking life, walking life, to every step, every step you're going towards purpose. You're moving with purpose. Every step is taking you towards a place where there is more meaning. Whatever choices that you make, a personal choice, perhaps, just like what this card says. It's a personal choice. Every choice you choose, every choice, every step of the way, it takes you to greater heights, right? Every choice you make takes you to this, and that takes you to another and another, and that builds up you having to accumulate so much from that, right? I have the humpback whale, singer. I'm getting that some of you guys are, you have such great talents. Use it. You guys are a talent. I'm getting also you are a dancer, an artist. You make music, okay, Virgo? Sing healing songs for the world. I'm also getting that you are one to sing to your friends. You love to sing to your friends, like just out of nowhere, just randomly. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Sing a song as you go. Keep the flow. Round and round and round we go. We just keep ascending, 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 Virgo. That is exactly where we are. It has been very challenging. And I'm getting here for our Virgos, we're wanting to take on challenges, and we do a very good job in overcoming them, whatever this may mean in your life. I'm also getting that if you can overcome deception, you can overcome anything. Take that as it resonates. If you can overcome deception, you can overcome anything. And we all know that Virgos see right through deception. One that we see right when we see it, right? And instead of being scared about it, you approach it. Because you know where that is all rooted from, and nothing can really scare the light, not even the dark. I want to read you another thing that I had written a long time ago. Okay, well, not too long ago, but I want to share this with our Virgos. I had a day and I needed to express. So, and like I said, I love to write. Some of you guys love to write. You have you have journals. You've kept a whole bunch of them. I'm picking that up. So I'm going to read to you what I had written here. When I don't know who to vent to and I don't know how to vent it, I write it on paper. I read it after, yeah. How people treat me has nothing to do with me. I know where I stand with myself. It is also not my place to make them into somebody they are not. My intentions is not to harm you. I am who I am today because I have done something about it. So if my light disturbs you, it only means you haven't done anything to save yours. I will not be put down because of it. I cannot change because you feel some type of way about me. We are equal. I see you as such. I am no less, no more than you. It has been very challenging, Virgo. Perhaps maybe there are other energies around you who makes it even more challenging for you. And you question yourself, why is this so? When the purpose of it all is to make me better, to keep up with my goals, with my purpose. And it just so happens that when a Virgo is in alignment and on the right track, here comes the naysayers, the haters, maybe I should watch my words here. It's a very vital time to be watching our words. I have the Four of Pentacles. Interesting, the first card that came up here. Also a significance, 444, the number 44 can be significant for some of us Virgos. With this Four of Pentacles comes with a lot, Virgo. It comes with a lot. It comes from what you have been building yourself up to, everything that you have been accumulating, like what I said earlier. This has been done in solace and solitude, everything that you have collected in that time. This was your time of alchemy. I'm just gonna let that go by. It literally is just like that. Like for you, it's just like time just passing by. And then with that time, you have been so diligent, so persistent on keeping up, whatever that means for you in your life and however you want to define that. I feel like that has been the challenge, is that you just take it little by little, one by one, every day. And the order that you know you need to be in and the pace that you also need to be in so diligently, so persistently, you may have also been following a routine, Virgo. You have been getting things done little by little. And then having to go about it little by little and the pace that you're in, how much you are gaining and regaining at the same time. This Four of Pentacles comes a lot with, what comes with this is your patience, your persistence. You say, what do you mean? I've done something about this. I've earned it. And how much he's holding on so much to what he has earned. This is me having to go about it so patiently, diligently, little by little, growing. It's like you planting a seed. And little by little, do you see it growing? Little by little, are you nurturing it? Are you watering it? Giving it the TLC every chance you get, every time it needs to be watered, nurtured, as such, in that order, right? The challenge that comes with this is the heart and the love, where your heart is at every single time, and the love that you give. Because where your heart is at is always centered. You are always at the center of your heart, Virgo. And the challenging part about that is the world makes it more challenging for you, and the people around you makes it challenging for you. You feel heavily challenged, and it does not feel like the norm, if that makes any sense for you guys. It makes sense for me. When we feel like we're being challenged, it's like we get up, we're aware of it, we're fully aware of it, and we just so move so diligently with grace and purpose. But the world just be testing you. The people be testing you. The very thing that you're trying to keep so close to yourself is the very thing that they're also trying to take. And you're over here thinking, well, this is all I've got. Not to mention, this is all I have been working on myself. All I'm trying to do is be better. I keep it so close to myself because, well, I've earned it. Why is it that you always want to take what I've earned? Virgo says. I'm getting that you are very content on where you are. But even the part of you being content is the part that is being taken away. Does that make sense? Emotionally, you are resilient. There's a lot of resilience. With this Pentacles, this Four of Pentacles, this is also the stability that you have regained for yourself. And the very thing that you have been working on yourself in solace, in solitude. You're having to leave things behind, Virgo. This has been about sustenance. This has been about healing. I love this. We have the Star. You may have somebody in the past, an old friend perhaps, or this is a romantic situation, partnership. I'm getting that you guys are not together, but there may be somebody from the past who very much looks up to you, Virgo, vice versa. Or they look up to you and you used to be the one to look up to them, but now you're just kind of like, I don't know. But they very much look up to you. And this is a person who I'm getting like missing you a lot, and they feel your presence, your silence when you're not around them. They are also feeling your presence even when you're not there. Virgo, some significance here that you're having to leave things behind. Okay, you have been in deep contemplation, reflection. You've been doing a lot of deep emotional healing. And you've been taking some time doing it as well, as you should. Nine of Cups. How diligently, persistently, patiently having to fill up each cup in divine order. Just like what this card says in the bottom of the deck, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. People be testing you. Now people are tested. People used to test you. And I suppose that you are now showing them that whatever it was that they had done to you, whatever wrong they had done to you, Virgo, whatever it is that they had done to you, I don't know what that is, that has been you trying to heal from that's you trying to heal from it. That's you having to surrender from that, okay? This is you having to leave that behind. Because perhaps for Virgos, they're just done with you, okay? I can release my need to control. And the very thing that you have been taking control over, Virgo, is your own damn life. And how you want that to look like. Whatever it is that you have been trying to control is the very thing that you're going after, is your life. And you are moving along in the flow and the direction that you're going, singing along on the way, unbothered. That is a very specific theme for our Virgos, is that when they are unbothered, people are bothered. Does that make sense? But when a Virgo is loving and nurturing and giving, they are being abused. So here you are, Virgo, regaining all of that power back. And somebody from the past is bothered because you are not bothering them. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? They are bothered because you're not bothering them. They are bothered because you're not speaking to them. They are bothered. Who cares? Because when you used to bother them is when you were pouring out into their cup while they were disregarding you, ignoring you. And now that you've been in your solitude, oh, how much you've grown. Oh, how much you've regained. However you want to define that, whatever that means for you in your life. So you've been in deep contemplation and reflection about it. And I suppose you have found the answer to your deep reflection, deep reflecting, deep contemplating, and how that has been so challenging for you, Virgo, but you knew that was the very thing that you needed to surrender. Because it was also the very thing that was keeping you from moving forward. That was perhaps the very thing that was blocking you from the very thing you're trying to get to, which is creating your own life, creating more stability in your life. Heavy emphasis on your finances. That has also been very challenging for our Virgos, and that is also something that you have been so diligent and patient about. That is a very specific thing that Virgos really focusing in on. Heavy emphasis on some of our Virgos who are caretakers to your elderly, or you work for a senior home. And heavy emphasis for some of our Virgos who are caretaker to their own mother. I am reminded to tell you to keep up the good work. That was a very loud voice. To know where you are. To know who you are, where you are at all costs, at all times. And I suppose that means your awareness, your consciousness. I'm going to pull up a card for that. And I'm also sending you so much love and support. When it comes to your finances, Virgo, this has been very challenging for you. What is accessible to you, you use this to your advantage. So if you are one who is struggling with your money and how you're getting it, you may be out of a job. You may be one looking for a new job because the one that you are in just was not satisfying you in any way. This has been very difficult for a lot of us also, and not just for our Virgos. I feel like this is collectively. So Virgo, for some, you may feel you have less to work with, or you are feeling like you don't have many options. And this is where you kind of just like sink into this feeling of like sadness, loneliness. And you go into that deep reflection, deep contemplation of where you are with yourself. And then it takes you all the way back to a time when it all started, which is your childhood. I am reminded to tell you, we are never left with no options. This is always and forever. You are always left with options inaccessible to us if we keep ourselves in the present moment, if we keep our faith strong. Think of the Empress, abundant, and is always attracting. Always, always attracting. If we just so happen to keep our heart and our mind aligned with our purpose. Do you remember what I had said about find yourself immersed in the task you are passionate about and will instantly bring you in a place of flow. Find a work that will bring you in a place of flow to a point where you feel like you're not even working, you're just doing the thing that you love the most while you're making money. And I suppose for some of our Virgos, this means being of service to other people and using those skills, your loving and nurturing nature, to use that to make money. Oh, how challenging it has been. The number 777, 333, the number 8, and the number 88 has been significant. I think I had already said 444, the number 44. Also the words sustenance, and for some of us, socks. Socks is significance. Your feet get cold easily. And that's something that's like a pet peeve for some of you. I don't know. Please like, share, or comment. Comment on that, please, if you're resonating with that. That's coming up. That's a funny message. I love little messages like that, though, and I thought that you guys would appreciate that as well. I think I had said that to our Aries, too. I think that you wear like a very specific, I was getting like you wear very specific socks that you wear. Or you just love socks, or right now you're just like, you're so irritated with this cold that you have to put on socks, and you're there's something about your feet. You like to get your feet, you like to be cozy in that way. Virgo, I'm sending you guys so much love and support. I'm also reminded to tell you that it is not your fault that you are in this situation. It is not your fault that you are in this challenging circumstance. You have been so patient with yourself. You have been doing the necessary work that you've been asked to do, okay? It's not your fault. It's just sometimes it's also the system that... Need I say any more? And you know what else? I feel like there is somebody here who is like also hoping and always hoping to have you around, because they want to also provide and give you the love that you deserve. And perhaps they feel this as well about themselves. You know, there's just been a lot of mixed emotions going on in the air collectively, and where we are mentally. But to take heed on where you are with yourself and where you are mentally and emotionally, Virgo, because that is separated from theirs. What I'm getting here is you've done your part, and you just keep up with that. And you just keep doing what you need to do to get you to where you need to be, the next level on the next level and the next level and the next level. It is not your fault that they lost you. Something happened. You did your part. And the rest is for them to fix, not for you. Remember a time, I am reminded to tell you, do you remember a time when you were the one trying to do the fixing? Maybe that's something that they're also reflecting on at this time. I don't know who this is, but this is somebody from the past. Heavy emphasis on the King of Cups. Ooh! But also, I got the number 3. There is an encounter here. Okay. Someone very special is what I'm hearing. Trust. Just trust. Allow yourself to be, that's a lot of cards, yo. Allow yourself to be in your natural state of being. I have the number 8. Did I say that? I said that earlier, right? 8, 8, 8, exactly. And then I have the number 3. I feel like something big is about to pop off here. And you're just going to be like, yo, Kimber was right. Don't know what that is, but all I'm going to tell you, Virgo, is to just keep up with the energy that you're in. Be in the light. Keep your spirits up. Listen to music. Watch a movie. Get a new, fresh perspective. I like to do that when I watch a movie. It gives me a fresh, new perspective, and then it opens me up to something. Doors just keeps opening, and perhaps that is something that's happening in your life. I'm sending you guys so much love, Virgo. So much support. It feels really hard. But it is something also that is teaching us a very, very important lesson. You guys, thank you for this reading. Every time I do a Virgo reading, I'm just like so fulfilled. Like a tickle in my heart. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to like, share, or comment to reach out to the rest of us. Please, keeping up with this algorithm, letting it grow. Thank you for your support in this channel, you guys. That means so much to me. You have no idea. No idea. And come back. This is, however, the safe space. Until the next. Love you guys. Mwah.